Alright, welcome back. Ensure that everyone is on board so they know that I am streaming. So there we go. And put the logo there, and we should be good to go. Good day, CX man. Nice to see you. Gonna wait for like 5 minutes before we get down to the lists, so that way people will be able to catch up on what happened in the first part. Back when I was also talking about what to do for Hyper Edition and the what to do next for the following moveset, instead of focusing on one particular moveset that took too much of my time and stuff. So hope everyone had a good time today. I'm having a nice time. I got me Pepsi Cherry. Let's see. I could probably see if someone also promoting it on the other server. I could probably I'll probably promote it on the RES server as well, though I don't know where to really promote that at. You already did it for me. Some people tend to work ahead, so that's the positive thing, at least. That does give me more time to stretch the arms before we get started in 3 more minutes. Well, technically 2 more minutes now because things went down to 3. So stretch my arms, get a bit of workout. Yeah, I've been mostly playing Sonic Crossword for a good chunk of the time, since my nephew was visiting, and I didn't want to do any stream with background noises that was going to be distracting. So I essentially said I'd played some Crossword for a bit. Obviously, if you saw some of the meme picture I sent with Al from Al Toy Bond as a freaking racer, then you can definitely tell that I definitely mess around with the game a bit instead of adding my own characters. That's how I roll. I can't believe I had to go to a Grand Prix on a Saturday. And then I put it on another server, and I got a completely similar response. I can't believe I gotta drive all the way to work on a Saturday. All the way to work! Give it 30 more seconds, and then we'll do some quick recapping. I'll put a little symbol right there. Alright, it's been 5 minutes. So for those that are watching and need a quick recap, last time we kind of got everything started. We started off in Utopia, which is the world of candy and sweets, as from the Angry Bird game, and I put it in my first character up by choice, but then I let everyone else pick up their characters, and the one that we ended up getting for player 2 was Gordon Ramsay, who fought up a bunch of cheese slime, which is already disgusting on a dessert planet, before coming across evil Ragatha, and after one rude boss fight with evil Ragatha, she got eaten up by Glucko, who said emerged from the freaking what was it, Pudding Pond or something? It was the Puddle of Sweetness. So yeah, evil Ragatha's already dead. One boss fight later, Glucko is dead because of a spicy curry he ate. And then next thing you know, we're in Sweden, where all of a sudden it started off with Herobrine, then Springville, and then before you know it, the whole Minecraft convention suddenly appeared, with SMG4 Steve and Grotesque Steve suddenly coming by together, before they were attacked by a crazy Swedish chef. And before you know it, an army of Eminem minis suddenly come out of nowhere. They ran around, and then all of a sudden they come across Applejacks, and then before you know it, Tom the Chocolate Guy to devour everything. And then we learned that that Noob Saibot was spying on them, and he was part of the cult, the Such Your Average cult. I'm still surprised that's the actual name we got. But yeah, that's the recap. So now we're into the next level, which hopefully some people will arrive, so that way we could get more suggestions, because otherwise it's gonna be like a slow day. So let me see what do I even use any? Yeah, I use header number 1. So let's see. It's just level 3 locations. So now we're gonna get back to the wheel and start making some suggestions. Hopefully my wheel is on correctly. Yeah, it should be on correctly. Don't mind the fact that Jim Carrey and Dan DeVito was here. So for my suggestion, I'm gonna suggest what is there to suggest? Let's see, what can I suggest myself? I still want to do that one place from the Danganronpa V3, so oh, did not mean to click that. Okay. So here's my suggestion, the ultimate gift of the whatever you call it. Let me refresh the page real quick. Okay, I guess we're still waiting. Probably should have gave it like 10 minutes instead of like the 5 minute. Well, I guess that's a place. So hot topic. So that's the first place we got. Marina Trench. I don't really know what that place is. So put that there. Welcome aboard, Gazuk. Nice. So let's see. We got a double header with this one. Bikini Bottom Jungle, or Shell City Dead Ahead. That's what it's called from the SpongeBob movie game. Vineland Island. The cul-de-sac from the Ed, Ed, and Eddie series. Nice choice. Coconut. My put Coconut Mall. Alright, so we got Windows Destruction. That would make an interesting stage. Alright, we got a good number so far. We got the Ultimate Academy, Hot Topic, Marina Trench, Bikini Bottom, Vineland Island, Cul-de-sac, Coconut Mall, and Window Destruction. What next? What next? I'm giving, like, for those that are joining in, I would say I'll give it till like 5 minutes when you get to like 15 minutes on the clock thing. I don't. This is quite a. The iPad Kid Brain Rot playlist. I don't even know if that's a stage. Nintendo headquarters. Just, I could definitely think of a story with that one. Goldman headquarters. Paramount Mountain. Patty Pod. I don't even know what the heck that. The Arkham Asylum. Somehow next to the Putty Pub, my bad. Cellbot Field Office. Alright, so we got good numbers so far. Good number so far. Give it like Kryptonland. You're like, if that's selected, I already know what boss will fit well for the Disney Fast Play Dimension. Network, or Sand City for short. Zambination. Funny way to spell it. Fruit, the Disney Fault. Nickelodeon Animation Studio. 2 more minutes on the clock. Two more minutes on the clock. We're getting some really good choices here. A lot of studios and business places. A shoe. A little shoe. The Meat Circus. Porta Body. The White House. The Hot L Darkness. Casino Night Zone. I see Finland over there. Finland. Land of Oz. That's probably gonna be like too controversial if we're gonna go for the Comic-Con. The Fortnite Battle Zone E3. And 30 seconds so before we get to the spin. Glad people are finally joining in. Camp Crystal Lake. I mean, it is October after all. It's spooky month. Alright, I say we good to spin. I'm gonna spin right now, in case, so I'll put one more. I'll put Jellystone Park, but then we start spinning. Alright, let's see what we got. Hey, boo-boo. The Paramount Mountains. Alright, our next location will be set in Paramount Mountains. So, let me make sure I copy the font. Okay, yeah, level 3. Change that to header 1. Switch that back to center. And give me a few to find the image. Oh, I gotta hide this real quick. A logo level, yes. Paramount Mountain. Logo included. So that way you know what mountain this is. Now I'm gonna do an extra spin just to see which character are we gonna do. Are we gonna deal with Team 1, Team 2, or a new team of characters? So, that's gotta like switch it over to wheel. So let's see what is our team. So let me get rid of this. Alright, Team 1, Team 2, and new team. And here I thought I was going to be done with Grotesque Steve. Imagine that logo. Alright, so look like we're back with the Steve team. You know, that's what I'm gonna call them. I'm gonna call them the Steve team. Alright, so let's get down to it. After, I believe they went to a bus, right? Let's see. Yeah. After a long bus, the bus out of gas, and suddenly he stopped up on the edge of a mountain. And let's see. The Steve team. Look out. Side we here. On silence as always. State that he and several are on this that was us 9 month worth of paycheck. Again, this is my interpretation. I don't really know much about Spring Bill or like outside of the fact that it's a creepy YTP series, so this settle on foot then, partner. The team went out of left and try to reach to the mountain. Enter gameplay suggestions. So, with the team going to the top of the mountain, how would they get there? The ugly team. Alright, so let's see. Close this out. Let's say for this for my session, I was to say the usual platform beta. But you can suggest anything. Let's see. I am for him, and I got. Well, it's nice having you around at least. Ice Skate, Revenge of Evil Dragatha. Snowball Fight. Climb the Paramount Mount Stars. Destroy the floating logo in the sky. Build a snowman. Cyborg Glocko. Oh my. They would help out the Paramount character. In order to climb the mountain. I don't even know a whole bunch of Paramount things. Like, I know SpongeBob is one of them, and I do remember that one commercial, but global warming burned the mountain. Travel back in time to Ice Age. We're going back to the first Ice Age to get Mammoth off the menu. Clean the trash left by terrorists. Travel back to the first that's kind of the same thing, but it's kind of like different since it's like turkeys instead of like Ice Age. Let me see. They beat Nibbly in a race to the mountain. Oh, messed that up. Fight against the Abominable Snowman. Defeat an army of 30 Paramount licensed fighters. Defeat 50 tiny Paramount lug. Oh, like fight off a bunch of tiny stars. Pizza the pizza. You relate to a mountain. I'll give it to like one more minute and then we'll spin. Ice Climbers, the Ice Climber game from freaking defeat the cheese slime again. Second. Fight against an Androsnow. Oh, did not mean to. Oh, that. Oh, great. Now my thing's bugged. Hold on, let me fix that up real quick. Okay, yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be able to get rid of that glitch. So hopefully it will skip that. They provide Dr. Zombie in the Zombie Tuskmaster BC as a boss. Oops, not boss, I meant. We're going from one get no. I'm a gnome, and you've been gnomed. Oh yeah, that should be I'll give it like 30 more seconds before we like spin. And 10 seconds. And there we go. Alright. time to spin. Hopefully it doesn't land on that empty space, because otherwise I'm still going to get rid of it automatically. Let's see. What do we got? Well, that's the end of that level. Oh, that's the... What a good way to end... Oh my goodness. During the long trip to the mountain, and the web continued to heat to an alarming that the mountain snow is about to eat. Let's see if I can like copy it. Yeah, because this is where this thing. Okay, so there we go. Ooh, melting. This here mountain camp and hold much longer in this heat. We need to get it to safer ground level. Oh, my jacket, and it's being cooked. Let's aim a hurry to find shelter behind and to avoid the melting. Oh, along the a bunch of insert enemies here. So it's hot rot melts pretty much. This level is a cutscene since it burned down. It's a one short cutscene, and that's it. Okay, so let's think up some enemies, and let's say, for my suggestion, I'm gonna say, okay, there we go. Pissed off polar bears. Alright, let's get down to suggesting. The Paramount Stars. That's a good choice. Burning primates. Blogs. The Angry Sun. That's more of a boss fight than... Cave zombies. And I know the Angry Sun is the enemy from Mario, but you know, it would be more interesting to have the army of Larry the Cucumber. What the hell? That is how dead people will try to claim the mountain but failed. Pissed Off Steelers, the sequel to Pissed Off Polar Bears. Burnya. Pissed Off Taurus. A lot of pissed off people here. The censor of from Psychonaut. Morphe. Mounties. Huns from Mulan. That would be a good choice. Cold Collar. Walking Factories. Hippie Bots. Sonic 2 characters. Fire I think we already got that, right? Like, let's see. Yeah, we already have the burning permit, so we're already good with that. Falling boulders, set rocks. You don't fight them, you just avoid them. Defrosted dinosaurs, a Jurassic World. And I'm gonna make that better by having them fight Steve and stuff. You know, that's what Jurassic World was missing. It's missing Steve. Put Steve in there. If you can't do it, I'll edit him in there. Alright, the rats and the giant rats, and right. I'll give it like 30 more seconds, because we got a lot here, so. Alright, so 15 seconds. Okay, okay. Ball Monokumas. Mekosco. Angry Man with sticks. An Angry Man with stick. Blaze from Minecraft. And every Steve in fiction. Alright, that should be good enough for now, but I'll add like the Army of Fire from the SpongeBob dream in the. Yeah, I think I know what one you were talking about. Only 1,100 more words to go. Alright, spin. What is our choice? Ooh, a nice one. A nice, juicy pick. The letters of Spellbound. We already got our answer. We got the Huns. I love that movie. The animated, obviously, but oh, I did not mean to click on that one. That's for later. But anyway, let's grab also a picture of the Hans from Mulan. Let's see. I can't find like background character, so I'm gonna have to like use the one with the actual fill in the site. Alright, so let's get down to it. Along the way, a bunch of fallen Hun on from the. I think I spelled it wrong. Was it? Is it Huns or Hans? I think it was with the A. I mean, from the Hans art, or rise from the melted. It's. Oh. Readying their weapons. And then we got that picture right here, which includes the big guy, even though he's not in there. At least not yet, anyway, until like later on, if it got like if it spins on him. So. You notice in your shock, minus Herobrine, obviously. As they get ready for war. And then I gotta get like some battle music for the for this, which what music could I really use? Hold on, let me see if I can find that one song from Kingdom Hearts. Land of Dragon battle music. Field of Armor, I believe it's called, right? Let me hear. Yeah, there we go. Battle music. There we go. There we go. Alright, there we go. After 9 hours. I mean, there's a lot of army out there, and it's at like a couple of Steves, so it would probably take that long. The hunt. They were beaten down. out. With two, he's still coming. And hurry off the mountain. And they need to find a way down along on their haste to retreat. They came across insert event or boss here. Alright, let's get down to the boss. Yeah, I'm actually hoping that I'm actually gonna put that as my the Huns are coming. Yeah, it should have been fire only, but oh, okay, so I'm gonna suggest Shan Yu because it should seem like a perfect fit. But let's check on the suggestion. Actually, let me see if Shan Yu arrives, and then we get like Hero Brian with working for the Huns. He's a double agent. Black Hiver appears. Bad Mr. Frosty from Clay Fighter. I think we should work with bosses, so. But I'll put like event on here in case that comes up. Not Shan Yu. Is that like the freaking bug Shan Yu from the freaking that one bootleg Mulan thing? Shan Yu Eagles. A whole boss. That's more like a mini game than it. Genghis Khan. That's definitely fitting. Fire Lord Ozar from the Avatar. Oh, I accidentally. Okay. Dr. Zambos. Unnamed Black Spear. Oh, I accidentally put that twice. Copy. Hold on. It's giving me a hard time. Okay, there we go. Evil Ragatha. Giant Ice Shot. Oh, God dang it. Okay, Giant Ice on you. I'm probably gonna have to like use a like image editor. Militron. Cave Zombies and Cold Collar join the Hun. That's the event right there. Blaze. Imagine if this freaking Paramount Mon was at the freaking holding ground for the Pyramid of Argus. On with a gun. That definitely worth our Photoshop in. Insignia Whiplash. General Tao from Sly Cooper. That's a nice pick. Peta from Lisa the Painful. Pena. Remember when you were in Lisa the Painful? Whitney. Sean. Oppo. Mulan. On Evil Alter ending where she betray her country. Oh, I did not mean to click that. Panther. The Milkman. The Milkman took a long travel up a mountain. The horse from Family Guy, with Shan Yu riding it. That's like a double. Frostnov from the. Mulan, the horse is here. Oh God, I really hope this one doesn't pick. I am not including any form of like that one villain. The opposite of like Shan Yu. Mushu. Alright, I think we got time for like one more. The mountain, it's so. The mountain turned to George from freaking Devolve It commercial. And then we get Man Ray. Okay, I think that's good enough for now since we got plenty to work with. So let's see what we got. We got a lot of Mongolian to work with. So let's see what we got here. Bad Mr. Frosty. Mulan 2 Mushu. Well, it technically is kind of Mushu, so. Alright. When they. Oh, let's see. An evil snowman created by an evil magic from one of the Han. Who put on a Christmas style hat, and then get the image of Mr. Batty Frosty himself. Okay, hold on. Bad Mr. Frosty. There we go. Get the image and slap it on there. That is way too big. Let's shrink it down a bit. Okay, there we go. Okay, what is going on with my mouse? Why does it keep, like, right-clicking? Okay. Mr. Bad Frosty. I don't know if I'm saying the name correctly. Is it pronounced Bad Mr. Frosty or Mr. Bad Frosty? Get over here. I'll crush you into snow cones. What in time? No, I don't want to save that. What in time? Okay, yeah, I need a better mouse later on. If it becomes, like, too much of a problem. Like right now. It's a golem. And then we get, like, let's see, grow tests. That's one ugly golem. Springdale. It's not even a golem. It's a snowman. And Mr. Bad Frosty chuckle as he get ready. Boss. What boss is this? Let me see. That's the battle. Let's see. Boss 3. Okay, so this might be boss 4 then. It's taking a while, I guess. Bad Mr. Frosty. Boss music. Give me a few minutes to find it. Oh, well. Alright. Go me daddy. That is the most cursed thing ever. Okay, so it's pronounced Bad Mr. Frosty. I don't know why I call it Mr. Bad Frosty. Okay, Bad Mr. Frosty. I gotta, like, fix all of this. Alright, music. Gotta find some Clay Fighter music. Clay Fighter boss. Okay, well, music. Let's see. Maybe this one. I mean, what I have to do. I mean, it is set on, like, the holiday, so. Let's Santa Toy Factory. Attack 1. Alright, remember each boss have like 3 different attacks. So for attack 1, let's see what you guys suggested for attack number 1. I mean, you could probably like roll a giant snowball. That's probably like the... You know, I'm gonna suggest that as attack 1. Roll a giant snowball and push it at the side of the screen, and freezing anyone that it hits. Even though most of the snow is most likely melted. Alright, first one. Let's roll it. Throw a smaller all that lock onto the opponent, or actually player. Create sharp obstacle. Well, I'm probably gonna have to change my first attack if he could like morph into that. So roll himself and morph into a giant. Let's see. His ice splash attack making like that's a good one. I'll definitely work with that. Up and hold on, I gotta like. Okay, there we go. And we'll replace attack 2 with the other session. That's the wrong character, so we'll fire sharp icicles at his opponent that will deal sharp damage. Alright, we got our 3 right there. Alright, so let's enter 20 minutes, and it's the team man to gang up and beat down bad Mr. Frosty. Bad Mr. Ugh. I want snow cones now. Oh. What happens next? Anything except ambush or boss fight, because we already gone through like one boss fight and a whole army hunt. So let's just see what happened. Do they finish off Mr. Frosty, or did they manage to find a way to escape? Let me switch over to the wheel real quick, and now we will. Alright, so let's say the Hans fire burning. I'll roll with that. Oh. Yeah, let's go with that since we're close to the end of level 3. Sumo Santa, congratulate them. That's a good the Paramount reform. It comes back to normal after global warming. Bad Mr. Frosty have a heart attack. Applejack turns out to be a Hun. I'm a secret agent. Well, said no that the team will escape, so... Yes, please. Frost from Mortal Kombat appears. The gang meet Pokey the Pain and Pingu, who helped them. There's already enough players on this team. The gang and Batman become truce to find ways to stop global warming. The Paramount owns character walk into the sea. Ghostface appears. Let's see. The fight. I told you, no boss fight. Like, the team's gonna like have to escape because we don't need to spend all day in level 3. So, Beavis Buttheads appear. Krista, I said no boss fight. Let's finish this. Oh no, this thing is gonna ask me to do an update on it while I'm streaming. The world implodes. That's. But we kind of fuse into one to destroy all the Huns. Your Prime opened the nether one. God dang it! Every time I try to copy, a new one just pops in. A new random we'll choose the load caller appear. Banjo Kazooie who burst out of Grotis. I don't even know how the hell that worked. The mountain collapse. Lucinemy Sam ride towards the gang. By the way, anyone saw that like one funny meme I put on the out of content page on the channel? Throw it out the window, but people could be heard. Throw it out the window. It will send the wrong message. Throw it out. I love that scene. He can get his hands stuck in the arm cruncher. Pyro appears to be the reason for it. Alright, let go. I think we're good for now, so I'll give it like 30 more seconds before we like, well, 20 seconds now, so Springville is taken down by copyright claim. That's the wrong character we need to get. It's the other guy. Alright, let's see what we got. We got everything we need, so what do we have here? Okay, so I don't even know what a code caller is. Let me see if I can look it up real quick. Alright, so plant versus zombie cave zombies. And code callers. What the heck is a code caller? It doesn't really say anything about code callers in the in Plants vs. Zombies. And all I really got is the one of those like man-eating plant things, but with fur. So oh, they're from Toontown. Okay, so Toontown cold callers. Ew. Why does it look like extremely lazy? Like, I don't know, like they're said put like a over blue exaggeration on their like face. Like here, let me switch over the thing and I'll show you what I mean. The cave zombie are the one from the Frostbite cave. Okay. Yeah, as you can clearly see, it's a over exaggeration on like the face. There's like their body's normal, but there's like too much blue on the head area. Yeah, you can't seem to escape from any of these things, so anyway, let's oh during their okay, shoot. Before they can even escape, a group of cave zombies and cold callers suddenly appear to attack the hero. Give me a few to get the picture. Except my take with vacation. Okay, so let's put that right there while I get the image. So first we get our cave zombie, which will be, of course, it's like 20 feet long. The image is them, and then we get our cold caller. Do I move this to like the side or like? Oh no, except replace the image. That's okay. There we go. There we go. Okay, so oh, Springville. I don't much longer. The team had plow through and take out as much as cave zombies and cold as fast as possible before finding their way out of a mountain. And keep on swinging his dime. Or as killings, he is another Tuesday night for him, cause Minecraft. After the a member of the cult said your his coat old is in to be leading the Hans army as they stand over Mr. Bad and Mr. Frost on the body. Defeated body, since we never did learn if he ever kicked the bucket or not. Who is the next cult member? Alright, we got ourselves another choice here. Why does the cold caller look like the Thrum in M60? Exactly. So now the Hans are working for your average cult. So what do we got for our... Oh, I'm putting Sean Yu there set for clarity. Mrs. Mathilde. Mrs. Mathilda climbed all the way to the mountain to see her army struggle to fight a guy with a chicken and a horse. Okay, I'm gonna need to type type as much as I can. Fire Lord Orzai. Okay, Mario Head. You guys really like your feelings, Sicey. Mr. Water Noose. Okay, I can't. Okay, some of these things I gonna need to like. Okay, Sydney Whiplash. Let's see. Bazoobo. Mo Bros Studio. By the way, you guys check out that new moveset? Elsa. The Paramount Mountain. Okay, Rolf Winterbolt. What the heck is that character? Gnoggin the Gnome. And Boss from Clay Fighter. Toon Bison. Velo. Hold on, I gotta copy that. My thing was like too short. Luxo Jr. Okay, I didn't get the. It's so difficult to like copy all these things at once because highlighter won't be. Night Porter. San Andreas Bigfoot. Cyborg Evil Ragatha. When will people learn Ragatha died and said accepted? Oh, you're here. You're good. Burgermeister. We're getting our next cult member out of the way. Ice Queen. I'm assuming that's from Adventure Time. Dr. Zombos. That's not even a character. Yeah, I'm having a hard time even, like, grabbing the text because... Yeah, I don't think I could grab that one, so... Squilliam Fancy Son. Fine Sauce Joe. Rob, AVGN. Ghastly Grinner. Mr. Puzzle. The Muscless. I don't even know if I spelled that correctly. From Ween. Krampus. Cocaine Bear. Okay, I'm gonna give it like one more minute because this is definitely a lot. Jared, the Goblin King. Dolphin. It's a dolphin. Aqua from Mortal Kombat. Not even a real character. Unregistered Hypercam from the Civa Gunner. Ow, Toy Pop! I can't believe I had to drive all the way to a mountain on a Saturday. Slappy the Dummy. The Milkman. Bia from Germa. And of course, one of my things glitched. Normal Ragatha. Um, um, this guy from Gorillas, Midley, Sane from Lisa's the Painful, Coach Buzzcut, Ragatha, normal Ragatha, not evil Ragatha, Gino Garfield, a Sloth, Jason, okay, I kind of messed that one up, okay, Jason Voorhees, Buddy the Elf, my name's Martin, by the way, so if you want to make me the villain, you're gonna have to like get the name correct. Okay, we kind of like already got too much, so we're just gonna like grab. Yeah, I think okay, we should be good for now. I'll add this one since it was suggested like earlier, but that's gonna be like the only. So let's see who's the next cult member. And of course my dog is barking. As always. Mario Head. His days of teaching typing is over. Let's see. So instead of standing, floating over. Oh. That is hard for you, but easy for me, you know. Oh, why? I ain't got nobody. And then I get like the image of the Mario head. It's gonna be like that one YTP video that where it's like Mario that goes on a complete rampage. End of level 3. So now we got us. Everyone is fine, even sadly Grotesque Steve. And now we got another member. Mario Head and the Han Army. No one died on the hero side, but oh yeah, we should also include bad Mr. Frosty as well. So definitely a lot more to go with. So now we're on to level 4. Now time to see what level 4 will bring to the table. And hold on, just location for next level. He become evil. Oh. Yep, that's a lot of Mario heads. Okay, so stupid idea. That's my idea right there. So let's see what we got. Begin typing now, or suffer. Woohoo! Gonna be going now to Death Battle HM. Alright, take care. Feel free to come by anytime if the stream's still going. So, what is the next location? Retroland. Retroland. I'm gonna put like a little S symbol there. The Meat Circus. Plastic Beach. Let's see. The Mario So Retro gift. The Hot Held. Okay, so 3D Space Connect Pinball. That is some retro stuff right there. Space Cadet Pinball. I don't even know if I spelled cadet correctly. Probably not. Feeds. Polluted Beach. Still skipping that one because I don't really like. Old T. I don't even know what that say. Flea market. Montgomery. It's like a mini mall. Hey. New Jer. There was also one like Detroit. So Detroit, New Jersey. Okay, the White House. CD-ROM. How do you gotta copy that? So, Fine Land with Island. Colloquia Field. Bikini Bottom Junkyard. Bottom Junkyard. Gonna leave it there to make it easier. Comic-Con. Laughing Hill. The Drawn Together House. I'm not a good. I don't really enjoy that Drawn Together show. Rainbow Road. The Candy Canyon Kingdom. Canyon Kingdom. Goo Lagoo. A lot of beach theme. I'm assuming level 4 is gonna be exclusively beach theme. Let's see. Living Forest, Mortal Kombat. Miranda Trench. I somehow got a 2 out of that instead of the freaking name of the location I needed. Okay, there we go. The Miranda Trench. The retire home for the scrap character that we're playing in this. Oh my goodness. How do I make a retirement home out of that? That is gonna be like a hefty mess. Ohio. Worst Olympus. Olympus. Robot Chicken Lab. All the things she said. Okay, Coconut. Never heard of that source, so Return to Hyrule. I don't even think we ever went to Hyrule. At least not in like my version. Those Sesame Street pinball segment. Large cigarette. 500 cigarette. Mo Tavern, CN City. Yeah, I think shortly we're gonna have to like put a stopping point because we already got like plenty, and I see that one blank space back. So the Milkman, Treasure Island. All right, an actual real life beach. Oh god dang, my freaking keyboard glitched out. Okay, actual real life beach. An actual beach. Green Hill Zone, and yeah, we're ending off with the beach city from Steven, because I feel like we got plenty over here for now. I will put Lavender Town on though, because that does sound like a nice place to go to. Alright, let's see what we have. Let me see if I can fix that glitch real quick. Okay, can't really back it up, so... Actually, hold on, let me see if I could do this, and then, like, back it up. Okay, that fixed it. Alright. Spin time! Okay, so we're going to play pinball now. I mean, it's one pin. I mean, we got like two pinballs. It's kind of like. I'm surprised that out of 4 beach level, we have a pinball out of 2. So that's definitely something. So let's see. Level 4. Pinball City. I'm guessing that's. I don't know what you call that. But Alright, headings. Okay, and then we add the image of the. Straighten that out again. Alright, let's see if I can find. Let's see, Sesame Pinball. Here it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Alright, who... Alright, let's see who is gonna be landing here, so... I won! We almost got Large Secret as a level. 500 cigarette. Why? Okay, so... Let's see what we got. We're not going to include Team 2 because we already got Team 2. We already got this team, Steve team, so let's see which of these 2 we will get. Alright, Team 1. Pretty much straightforward from there. So, okay, let me fix that. After what felt like 9 hours of floating in space, the team aim of 2 land the rocket ship onto a nearby futuristic city. They exited and look around. Sure look. My eyes are looking at this. Upon their exit, they come across just either character or enemy. Alright, so now we can put up the suggestion on who or what comes next. Either a friend or a foe. So, let's see what we got. Cool name for the Arctic Tick. Well, it depends on like if it's not gonna be those 2 for the most of the time. So I'm gonna suggest Kermit because even though this is like the 5th time I suggested it, it does seem fitting given the fact that this is a Sesame Street level. So let's see. remember, this is for both either a friend or enemy. So, Joy Cons. Let's see. Sharon Maxley from Riot Rumble. I don't think that character have a move set. Flunky. Elmo. By the way, I got a message on DM that someone suggested that the character of the Royal Rumble should be a boss because apparently they were like toxic over the fact that a character would like taken out in one of the episode, and I was like, I'm not gonna like make a boss fight over a character just because out of spite over the fact that the character was like taken out in one of the episodes. Like otherwise, I would have made the freaking. Yeah, we already got Kermit on the list. Kermit is already good, so. Little CD-ROM, Evil Elmo. That's definitely a boss right there. But yeah, I did not want to include a boss fight over a person set out of spite over an episode, because that would be like too toxic of a negative way to like get back at someone. Because like, who's really gonna care if like if you put a character as a boss just because you didn't like an episode or disagreed with something. Okay, so okay, there's a lot to type in, so I'm gonna need to like work extra quick on this one. So, alright, let me make sure that okay, I think I missed out. No, I got Mr. Nezzer right here. So, boyfriend and girlfriend. I need to like type quickly on some of these. Luxo Jr. Merly Moon. Mr. Mathilda. Charles Laughaton. Wilkins. Dr. Facilier. I probably spelled that wrong. Yeah, I'll fix that later. The Ed Boys. A friendly cat who is petted. Protect him at all costs. That's not even a character or enemy. That's a mini game right there. Save that for when we get to the mini game segment. Mr. Tickle, Nickelodeon Pinball, cause it's a pinball. Get it? Typewriting monkeys from Superman. Daffy Duck. Xenomorph. I might be the only person, consider this an unpopular opinion. I don't see why Looney Tunes Back in Action is a negative like movie. Cause I actually enjoy. I like when I watched it. I was laughing my ass off because there was like a lot of hilarious scene in the Looney Tunes Back in Action that I still find it more criminally underrated than anything. Okay, with Mr. Pepino, Mobro Studio. Stewie Mutant, a pirate ship. Okay, I'm gonna add like a few more here because I don't think there's not like a friend inside me. That's a cursed meme. That's not even like a character. That's a Woody face, pitch dark. A whole okay, there's okay. I think we already got like plenty here, so I'm gonna put Seymour Skinner, and that would probably be it. So let's see what we got. We got plenty to choose from. Let's see what we got. Friend or enemy? What do we have? Mobro Studio. I don't really know a whole bunch about Mobro, so feel free to help me out if I ever get like Mobro wrong or something. Like is he a nice guy or is he like evil in the Alright, let's see. Us a short man wearing some dark polygon clothing. The man, okay, I messed up. The man turned to the two. Mo, let me just make sure I even got the name correctly for this one. Okay, yeah, I got the name correctly. I never expect to see. He's a new. Yeah, I know he's a YTPer. I recall a few of his YPT. I remember the tutorial that he made. Alright, so he's definitely a good guy. I thought someone was about to make him like a boss at one point. Yep, and that's my dog barking, so get used to that. Oh, we need. You call it a planet? I call it a giant buff. He's always. But yeah. SU in in video editing. Suddenly, from the corner of the pinball shooting thing, what do you call that thing? Where you like pull back and fire the giant metal ball in there? Here, I'm gonna put that as a suggestion. Suggest what happens next, or what enemy appear. Who is the phrase appear or arrive? If it's an enemy. So let's get down to this thing and let's clear our list. A giant metal ball began rolling out of the shooting thing. Plunger, yeah, I think they would call it plunger. Ball plunger. Let's see. Nickelodeon pinball, okay. Let's see. The boss of the pinball itself. Yeah, I was thinking of like a chase scene with the pinball. Koma-san and Randy Marsh are running away. Joy-Cons. That's a name right there. Nickelodeon. Oh, I think we already did that. Yeah, we already got that. The ride to try. Okay, I think I know that the guy that commented on my Discord is that guy right there. So I'm just gonna give you a heads up. If you keep expecting me to turn a YouTuber into a villain just because of an episode you didn't like, I'm gonna have to like ask you to leave, because I'm not going to like make a character a boss out of toxicity over an episode that you don't like. Username, I think that is that like a Roblox character. Username 666. Mr. Chairman. Photo Dojo Fighter. Mr. Tick and Daffy Duck appears. A giant tank. Like, I'm assuming that's like the lift for either that like a normal tank or like a lift for dead tank. They encountered the Sesame Street Muppets. Imagine if this is like freaking like the Swedish Chef Revenge. The pilots appear. Meteor meteor rain from the sky, right? Chrome. More pissed off teenagers. Good to see them again. Okay, it's a creepy. My cat fin. I don't know if I could use a picture of a cat that I never met before. So, Squidward, Murphy Merrily, Milo Murphy. Okay, Count Fawn Count. Count the numbers. Wood. Gray Man, Captain N, the Game Master, Scoot, remember when Justin Bieber was the talk of the freaking like he made one bad song and he said like everyone like make fun of him. That was like back then era of YouTube. CDI Peach. Are we even still talking about enemies at this point? I don't know. We're even still like Long Cat. Reggie. I'm gonna ignore that decast stuff for like. Okay, you don't need to keep bringing it up every time. Jeez. Like, just move on. Like, watch something else. You don't need to, like, if you don't like it, just don't subscribe. Just move on to the next thing. Null. A giant enemy spider. Good day, welcome. The red Pichus again. If it landed on the red Pichu and it's led by this character, then that would probably be like another like cult member to like add to the average cult. A giant enemy crab. The less memorable of the spider crew. Evil Gango. There was not even an evil Gango in the frickin' like episode. It was like evil bubble guy. Oh boy, someone's really up with these Mortal Kombat characters. Red Robin and Aqua. Mr. Cadabra. I think that's gonna be the last one because I think we got like enough here. So yeah, I'll add like one more. I'll add the Tapatora, and that should be good for a spin. So let's see what they come across. Scoot. We got ourselves a Scoot. Alright, let me see if I can find the image of Scoot. Find soft Scoot. It's a duck. What do I even do with this character? Let's see. Suddenly, from the corner of the a green bird appears. I might be a little bit behind on like Fine Stars. I haven't really watched a lot in a while, so I don't remember or know much about what Scoot is from the Fine Sauce series. Let me see if I can like look it up in the wiki to see if that can help. A jock duck, Finny favorite villager, and he's speaking. Okay, I'll probably give that Scoot. Let's see. Zips. Okay, and sort of Donald Duck. Squid, squid, scoop. I'm assuming he's like a friendly character, which is like, is that what I put down on the let's see, personality, job, hobby, include fitness. Okay, so he's a fitness duck. You want to get fit with Scoot? I cannot do a Donald Duck style voice. You go. That duck looks sicker. And we left. Let's see. Zip zoom. Yeah. Let's see. Didn't I say I needed like an enemy? I was gonna put him since he's too friendly of a character. Look. Out further you go, and you cause some nasty things than the shit you ate before. Zip zoom. I need to actually. I think if I see more Fine Sauce episode, I'll get better clarity on what like. Alright, so the trio goes forward. Music. Let's see. Let's see if I can get the music before copyright gets in. So let's see. Sesame Street 12 song. Here it is. 1, 2, 3, 4. 12. Okay, let's get that out of there before copyright. Let's see. 12. The three move on to explore the giant pinball land, avoiding giant metal balls and flippers, as well as threatening. Let's get some enemies here. Suggest enemies, only enemies, in case anyone try to like throw in a boss or like a secondary character. So let's see what we got for bosses. 12. Okay, let's get down. Zip zoom. I don't really know what to really include here, so I'm just gonna say, what would be a threat in pinball? Sentient quarters. That's my best guess. That's my best guess. Scoot is a duck. Yes, I'm fully aware that's a duck. Joy-Cons. Cart Kids from Hero Tower. I'm pretty sure I said that backwards. Swamp of Wasp. Oh, it's a swarm of wasps, not swamp of wasp. Weenie from Pizza Tower. The Hans and cheese line. Like, there's some Hans in the freaking pinball. Ball Monokuma. That's it. Martian and Yip Yaps. Buy 100 cigarettes. I can't even spell cigarettes correctly. It'd be like those bar alley where like there's always a pinball machine next to a drinking station. Pizzard from Pizza Tower. Morphoids. Tiny clones of evil ragged. The more you suggest Ragatha, the more it makes it more funnier for some reason. Trash and the Gang from Five Nights at Freddy's. Stormtroopers. Gnomes. Discord notification. I hate those. I hate notification every like 2 seconds of doing something. The clone of the horse of Family Guy. Peter, the horse is here. Next box. Various of enemies from the SpongeBob movie. The game. That's Stewie Newton toy box from Attack of the Toy Box. Microscopic bacteria. A loaded gun. It's a single loaded gun. Hardcore players. Professional pinball players. Anchovies from the SpongeBob. Twitter losers. X users. Primates. Can't go wrong with the classic. Gunman from the Badnik. Metal pipes. Ooh, my eyes are starting to hurt. Ooh, I got yawn quick. There we go. Bernya from Rick and Crew. Give it like 1 more minute. 30 seconds. Type writing monkeys. It was the best of time. It was the worst of time. 15 seconds. And alright, we're good. What threatening enemy did they encounter that Scoot warned them about? Cart Kids. What the hell is a Cart Kids from here? Okay, I'm gonna need to like see if I can find that. We're already moving on to the next thing, so let's see. What is Cart Kids? Cart Kids. From Tower's Hero. Are these it? Are these like? They don't look that threat. What the heck is Tower Hero anyway? Is this a Roblox game? Oh, it's a Roblox game. I thought it was done with Roblox. Like, god dang it. Like, I scrapped the freaking. Fine. Let's get this over with. As well as threatening kittens in carts and boxes, driving at them. There it is. That's the cart kitten right there. The cart kid thing. Hey, what? It will be road. The trio keep on and avoiding everything they can while surviving. 5 hours later, they finish exploring the giant pin when suddenly, what happens next? Alright, so with that being said, what happened next? Yeah, let's get out of this one real quick. I didn't expect it to be a Roblox scene, because I'm more so disappointed. But, anyway, what happened next? What can I add here? Well, no, the pinball already started, because there's already, like, metal balls and stuff. I'm gonna put a random thing. Scoots said a catchphrase. That's really all I could really think of. So, let's see. Merly Moon appeared. Nickelodeon ball, roll in. Fred Durst appeared. Monocoop, Ball Monokuma attack the gang. The 3D cadet pilot showed up. They enter the door to transport them to Sesame Street. I mean, I guess that'll be like a whole separate level. Unless it's probably going to be like a short lived cutscene. Metal Sonic appear. Mr. Tickle and Daffy Duck randomly showed up. Like, we already got Sonic. We already got a Metal Sonic in there. Mr. Chairman appeared. Scoot pull out of the. He's a traitor. Lancer run over Scoot with a pipe. Mini Boston shoes. Driving in my car right after me. Hey, does look like. Say how enter. What is Burt Strip? What the hell is a Burt Strip? Free-handed spawn. The Milkman randomly showed up as a boss. Let's see. Fix up my leg real quick. Flaming cat. And a flaming cart of nuts explodes from the tree. Old man appear. It was Send Me Sam. Let me fix it. Send Me Sam ride a nuke towards the. It's like that one movie where like a guy said act like a cowboy on top of a nuke. Sweet Tube, that would make a good boss fight. Nick Silverball appear and warn them. The Fire Nation invade. Jack the Clown scared the gang. I can only think of one character that would definitely like stand up to Jack the Clown. A bat credit card. Let's see. How do you even say that? Faux and I don't think it's English. My from Oregon. Not Godzilla from Austin. Alright, I think. Okay, and then we got like Mechagodzilla. We got not Godzilla and Mechagodzilla. So let's see what we got. I'm gonna like put a pause right here and then like get down to spinning now. So let's see what we got. Oh my, well, this is gonna be an interesting boss fight. This will be an interesting boss fight indeed. Alright, so let's see. When suddenly bursting from on the center of the pinball, a large robotic chaotic monster made of wires from the pin. Your test cause are rampage. AIDS. And then we get like the image right there. Let's see. Let's see. There's several styles of this one, so I'm gonna go with this one since I'm more familiar with it. I seen the Kong movie. The roaring fire beam throughout the pinball. Or vaporizing the cart kits. Is that what they're called? Yeah, I think I forgot to even get the name. The cart kit. And even swatted away poor Scoot. Wow, I can't remember this fucking cut. Zip zoo, the zoo. That thing is artist. I think about a sick. This is a sickly. The team get them for a giant from the only safe spot on the pinball table. Boss, what was it, Boss 6, I believe? Oh no, Boss 5. Boss 5, Mecha Godzilla. Okay, hold on, let me get the music. Music. Boss music, which will be... let's see. Okay, see you later, Tom the Man. Godzilla Unleashed. There we go. Let's go with this one. And that's probably... And we'll go with it. Alright. Alright, so attack. I can already think of one for like Mechagodzilla. Mechagodzilla fire a beam from his eyes at the that cover half the screen. Alright, so let's see. What would be the second attack and the third attack? Let me refresh the thing in case something like... okay, not a whole lot. So let's see. I guess not. I haven't got anything yet, so I'm gonna suggest for attack 2, Mecha Godzilla swat his tail across stage, either under the smaller platforms or over them. And let's see. He's spin his hand and put them on the ground. Oh, okay, that I'll work with that. That seemed like a good one. The ball Monokuma would be fine, but we haven't gotten to any ball Monokuma yet, so I'm going with this one overall. So that's our 3 attack there. After blood, sweat, tears, and a whole lot of and from Rams. Yeah, they use her freeze gun, her freeze blasters, to blind the robotic monster before Mobro Studio use his let me actually look at the moveset so I can get some clarity, because it's been a while. Because let's see, Mobro Studio lol. Okay, there it is. So let's see. Okay, let's see. What would make decent? Let's see. Stuff and loot. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna go with this one. Oh, send out a giant, disturbing PNG of Squidward high quality face to knock Mecha Godzilla down, causing it to crash right into the center of the pinball. Oh. As a use card. We have to get the team into the rocket quickly to leave the giant pinball planet. Inside, they find something or someone. What or who is inside the rocket? Alright, this should be the last suggestion. It could be either another cult member from your average cult, or yeah, that's what I put, the possessed sponge, a Squidward picture. So let's see, what could we do for, like, what did they find? I'm gonna go on and randomly say Scoot, because we don't know if Scoot's dead or not. I mean, he's most likely he would be dead after being swatted, but he'll probably be back. He'll probably come back from that. Uh, Gay Luigi posts up a random Wikipedia article. Grover Bogan, the Mooseless. Rob from Banana Joe. My. I need to look at the series. Night Porter. The CDI. What is that? It's Kevin Spencer. Let's see. Kevin Spencer. Hotel Mario. Grover Cleveland. The president. Toons the cat. CDI Peach. Nickelodeon Ball. Let's swoop on in. Mr. No J Clipboard. Flunk. Okay, there's a lot there. Miko from Dun Dun Dun. Snipply Whiplash. Snooty from Pizza Tower. Let me see what else I said. He takes without the team and finishes seaside with the locker. Oh Jesus Christ, that's sad. Flunky. Kumanzen. The Shotgun Farmer. Like freaking farmer from the freaking Dragon Ball Z got into a pinball world. Timmy's dad. Dang it. Hey, I haven't typed this. Okay. Randy Marsh. A bit sandwich. I'm pretty sure you mean a bitten sandwich. Okay, Daffy Duck. Let's see. Pink Guy, Phil Frank. I don't. The titular Dr. Pepper. I'm gonna put like 2 more, and that should be it. That would be the Dr. Pepper and the Sheriff of Nottingham. Because I feel like we got plenty over here already. We got like a lot to work with. So, what do we have the day come across? Could it be another friend or a big old foe? It almost landed on Scoot. We would have Scoot revived back from the dead. What is Fan Dalcon? Let me see if I can find him somewhere. Let's see. Who is Fan Dog. Oh no, not that guy. Oh, uh, it's the guy from that one video that's in LOL Mad. Oh my god. Oh, I'm not even gonna get a picture of that one. You guys are gonna have to see for yourself. But oh jeez. They find a man in a gimp-ish costume. Oh shit! Did not want to do that. God dang it! There you go. There, the bot. Team us. What in the fine fuck are you? Alright. My usual. Oh, I didn't. Alright. How about you get our rocket right? Ow, you fucking don't. No, now is not. I'm to need to leave. And cover. I have the best sheet. And begin. Oh, and I have to fly the rocket out of the pinball before it onto the or end of level. What a way to end a level. To have, like, not only do we have Bo Bros Studio as a character, but we got freaking fan document, and that's one hell of a way to top off the last freaking like last stream. We only had to worry about freaking Too Many Steve. Now we got this guy, and like, woo! That's, I don't even know what you would or what to say from there. So yeah, Scoot is dead since, and Mecha Godzilla is presumably dead. Presume. So yeah, that's definitely one way to end the this one. We gone through the Paramount. We fought off Huns and evil snowman with like cave zombies and blue face robot suit guy. We learned that Mario has part of the Huns army with the average coat. We saw Scoot. Scoot died. We fought giant Mechagodzilla, and then all of a sudden some gimp guy decided to show up. So yep, that is the 4 levels. We'll do this again next Sunday. This would have been pretty much fun for like, it was fun last Sunday and it's fun this Sunday. So hopefully we'll keep this going for like the next level ahead, or at least the next 2 level ahead. Like, this was pretty much a overall hilarious experience. We finally got a dead hero, by the way. So, who knows what will happen next. Anyway, I hope everyone had a great time today. I'll see what I can do for next Sunday. Well, or like, for what else to do on this channel. Because after all, I still got like stuff to do. But with the, trying to figure out what to do next for my channel. But, oh yeah, we need to think of a name for Team 1. So let's see what team name before we like fully calls it a night. So um let's see. Team 1, I think someone suggested frozen cook, or was it? I don't think it was like, actually I don't even know what name to put, so I'm not even gonna put a suggestion. I'll let someone yeah, the average cult. That's what the but yeah, what's your team 1 name be, since we got like one which teams 2, the Steve team. um I'll give you guys some time to make some suggestions. Yeah, so the heads up, I got my headset turned off at the moment because I don't know what's going on with the background noise, but let's like to break it down now. For I'm assuming one of my brothers that came home and just like stirring trouble as usual. So, oh yeah, I turned my audio off for a brief moment. Dogs are kind of just barking as usual. So let's see, we got. I'll give it like 2 more minutes, or at least 1 more minute, and then we'll spin to see our team name. I'm actually hoping not this one. Let's see, 30 seconds. 30 seconds, and some of you might need like some extra like cabbage, because Super misadventure. But well, one of them's a girl, so. You know, I actually do have like a random theme. The Corn Squad, because you got Chef Ramsay and you got the that one guy. So you got Dan. So the great opponents. Oh, dang. Let's put that in. Alright, so I think we're good for now. So let's see what we got. This will be our last spin for today. Well, I guess it does seem fitting, considering that there is May, so... you did not see that. Oh crap, I did not want to... Okay, shit, crap. Oh... Okay, I'm gonna have to delete that once we get there. Okay, shit, okay, Why do you guys make me... Like, which one of you suggested that guy? Like, which one of you suggested the freaking fan dig home? I'm going, like... You're gonna completely ruin, like... Like... Do you say hate misclick? Shit, where's the stream at? Yeah, okay, okay, yeah, there we go. Yeah, I have to use like 2 separate windows. fan jump scared. Oh, yeah, that is definitely a fan's jump scare. Oh my goodness. Okay, anyway, I think now would be a good time to call it here. So, hopefully we'll do this again on Sunday. Well, next Sunday, of course. Hope you all have a nice time. What have you done? What have you done exactly? Anyway, hope you all had a nice time. I'll see you in that time. Anyway, peace